Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for being here. It's Tuesday, the 8th of November, and after much talking about it, it is now the day of the full moon eclipse. I hope some of you got to see it, or get to see it. What was it like for you? How did you feel? Did you feel the energy? Are you feeling the energy now? I don't expect for everybody it's going to play out in the same way. Some people get a real kind of energy of letting things go and a real shift, and some people it can really affect quite badly and they get headaches, insomnia. I hope that's not you, but if it is, just take care of yourself and just go with the flow. It will pass, it is temporary, but for today, let us see what cards we get as our message and guidance through this eclipse full moon, blood moon, as it's also called. Oh, the card fell on the floor, excuse me. Right. So this is a card that we've seen a lot of, the Empress. And the Empress is ruled by Venus actually, and there is a lot of Venus energy around as well. This is a heart-centered energy. And I spoke yesterday about self-care. I think she's coming in just to say that as well. I did just say, go with the flow. And there is, I don't know if you can see it, there is actually a river flowing in the background of this card. And it's all about the changes of the seasons and the fact that we are connected with the universe and connected with nature. We have got our own kind of cycles, just like everything else on this planet. And we do tap into that moon cycle. Yesterday we had the High Priestess come in. And today we've got the Empress. So, they are, High Priestess is number 2 and the Empress is number 3. So they're in order, just like the universe is in order. And, if we pay attention, we are in order, but we don't always pay attention, do we? We sometimes are so out of sync with our minds and our bodies and our soul that we don't know what we're doing. So I kind of feel that she is coming in with that maternal love that you get when you just can't manage, and there's this, and it doesn't necessarily need to be your own mother, but somebody comes in and just looks after you for a little while and sorts things out, makes you a cup of tea, gives you that minute, say, right, just calm down. So I do feel that's why this card is coming in. And I'm actually looking at 2 packs of cards now, and I don't know which one to pick up for my second card. Shall I go with the Rider-Waite or shall I go with the Crystal? No, I'm going to go with the Rider-Waite. That was very indecisive, wasn't it? Maybe that's tied in with the message. I don't normally dither like that. Are you dithering today? You need somebody to come in and take charge. I felt the Empress staring at me while I was wondering what pack to choose just then. And just saying, you can do it. It's all right. You won't get it wrong. That's another kind of maternal thing, isn't it? Giving you the courage. Somebody just standing there giving you the courage to do something. Give you that confidence. So maybe that. I'm looking at the yellow in the card of the Empress at the moment as I'm shuffling these, and that reminds me of confidence. We talked about big girls' pants a while ago, didn't we? But I don't feel it's quite like that. It's just a really gentle, nurturing kind of energy. Okay, and there's the Queen of Cups. So, again, the cups are to do with water. This is a very emotional card. But, and as I said, the eclipse energy can bring out all sorts of emotions in us, and it can affect us all differently. The Queen of Cups comes in because she has a full range of emotions and she does know how to use them. And that can sometimes overflow. Now, her cup has actually got a lid on it, which would suggest that there is there is a limit that she kind of can cap it off, which is, I suppose, one of the reasons why she's the queen, because maybe she can understand her emotions a little bit more than most because she's mastered that art. So I feel today's message is to very gently check in with ourselves about our emotions. So there might be a situation where you suddenly feel angry, you suddenly feel grief, you suddenly feel really upset or overexcited. And I feel that these two mature ladies are coming in, who are very experienced in understanding how we work, to just say, take a moment, take a breath and examine why you're feeling in that particular way. Because it can actually stem back from something completely different. So I'm just giving an example here, but you could be really angry with somebody that's right there in front of you, and you could go, blah, 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 and have a go at them. But if you sat for a moment and examined it, almost sort of put it in the little cup and looked at it, a bit like, I don't know if you know Harry Potter, but they have the pensieve where they look at the memories and think, why am I reacting in that way? Could actually trace it back to something that triggers you that was years ago by someone completely different. So you're reacting to the person making you angry in front of you, but it's actually to do with something else. Now, we've spoken a lot over the last few weeks about, we've been doing a lot of inner work, and I feel that is now coming to the surface because this huge surge of eclipse energy that we're just navigating through over these next couple of days, while we've got the big full moon in the sky. It's not a super moon, but it should be quite an impressive moon. I hope you get to see it. But that is to purge and to let them go. So if emotions are coming out, it's almost like you've rooted them out and you've got them out. All that stuff you've been delving in and dealing with, and all the soul searching and the anguish that we've been going through, dealing with certain situations or thinking about the past or desperately trying to move on to a new future. I feel they're all coming to the surface today. So we have an emotional day ahead, and as I say, that could play out in lots of different ways. It doesn't necessarily need to be negative. You could suddenly feel just so overjoyed with happiness because you've made choices and you've suppressed your feelings for so long. So it might be the outpouring is joy and gratitude and love and all those kind of wonderful things that you wouldn't allow yourself to do before. So everybody's going to be different. I'd be really interested to see if this outpouring of emotions plays out in your day. So do write in the comments if it does. But I do also feel that Empress is coming in to say that, this is necessary, get all these emotions out, deal with them, but also just be aware that it's happening. Be careful. That mum watch out, be careful, look both ways when you cross the road, all those kind of annoying things that I say as a mum. Phone me when you get home, all that kind of stuff, This is the universe going, it's necessary, get them all out, and then we can move on. But there's that just a little bit of love there to just look out and just take care of yourself as well, and just be aware this is happening today. But one thing I'm really drawn to, just lastly, when I look at this Queen of Cups, is all the beautiful jewels around her feet. And I do feel like they're little nuggets of gold or something. Do you know what I mean? That's just being placed there, as if that's a really beautiful, rich little beach that she's sitting on. It's a nice place to be. It's a nice place to be. So we have been put, as I think I've spoken about on the eclipses, the eclipse always leave us where we need to be, which is the best place for us. So however your emotions play out today, do remember that, and that you are being placed in a situation for your highest good and for the next exciting new chapter that is going to begin for us. So come back tomorrow and I'll pick another 2 cards and we'll find out exactly where that new chapter is going to take us. In the meantime, do write comments, and I always do my best to answer them. And please do like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to read some more articles, I have got a website, clairechilvers.com, and I do a weekly tarot reading there, and I also do a monthly one. I call it Astro Tarot, but Tarot for Scorpio season, which we're still in. So do go and check that out if you get a moment as well, because that's where you can pick a card and actually get a message. So, a little extra message rather than this one. So that's me for today. Have a lovely day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care for now. Bye.